Hey traders and investors, it's Serge Berger here. When you think of Thanksgiving, you think of family time, some good food, some turkey, maybe even some football on TV. But did you also know that it's a great time to put on a trade in the indices? Well, if you think about it, the week of Thanksgiving is really a vacation week for a lot of people. A lot of people like to take a long extended week. They take off Wednesday, of course, Thursday, Thanksgiving, and then most people do tend to bridge the Friday. So from an investor standpoint, what that means is that there's less market participants, and certainly that volume in the markets completely dries up by somewhere around the midpoint of Wednesday, probably even before that. So there's an old saying in the market that says never fight a dull tape. So what you tend to have is basically a bit of a float higher during the week of Thanksgiving. Now that is obviously just a historical statistic. Doesn't mean it happens like that every single year, but there's good statistics that tend to favor this, and also from an investor psychology perspective and from sort of a participant's perspective, this actually does make sense. So let me give you a couple of examples. So if you look at the Nasdaq 100, which is really the vehicle I want to use for this trade, the Nasdaq 100 here in 2013, real nice in that week of Thanksgiving. If we look at 2014, you can see a very similar pattern here emerging before we then saw some weakness into the early to mid part of December. So there's a real simple trade to do here in the Nasdaq 100, and I'm going to look at the current chart of the Nasdaq 100, give you guys a little bit of perspective of where we are, and you can see what we had essentially here with the October and early November rally in the Nasdaq 100. What that has done is actually marginally pushed it back above to new highs, so back for the year, so back above those summer highs, and we are now dealing with a Nasdaq 100 that has actually completely filled this up gap that it gave us here just a few weeks ago. So that filling of the up gap was quite important, and it looks like the market from here might be able to bounce a little bit further. So over the next week or two, maybe this market is favorably positioned to continue to push higher. We also have a confluence of the 100, 50, and 200-day moving averages all right here just below this gap. So that's also supportive of the Nasdaq 100 going a little bit higher. So very simply, what I'm looking to do is buy the Nasdaq 100 either on Friday, November the 20th, or Monday, November the 23rd. Hold it through that week and start selling it around the Friday following Thanksgiving or the following Monday. If we see any nasty bearish reversal, that would be a time for me to get back out of the market and look for new trades. But that's your Thanksgiving trade that I am looking and considering and doing. I hope this makes sense, guys. Any questions, you can type at the bottom of the video. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys in the next video.